So without Cariño, there ain't no connection or bond with our families, friends, and our jobs. It is important to stress that everybody that is here has a lot of cariño for our brand, a lot of cariño for our careers, a lot of cariño for our friends and families, for the things that we do every day. So I'm gonna bring you the last contestant. His cocktail happens to be called Cariño. That's why I'm bringing this up. I'm bringing all the way from Netherlands, Mr. Eric van Beek.
Dear family, I am on a mission to spread love. That's why I'm being persistent. Listen, I have a vision. You and I, we are not so different. Not so different. We are a family, in case you forgot, and we all need one another, if you like it or not. Now, we bartenders pour our hearts into what we do. We serve it in a glass with class, especially for you, with a message, a nod, a smile. And how do you do? We serve our guests happily, rapidly, and always thankfully, resulting in them becoming family. In a world so vast, busy, and mad, what could possibly be more important than that? Well, please, sit back. Let me tell you and listen. And I'll tell you how the message of this legacy has risen. Dear judges, my name is Erik van Beek, and it's a true honor to be here today in front of y'all and present. To represent my country, the Netherlands, and the legacy of Cariño to both judges and friends. Te tengo cariño, a term that stands for love and endearment when said to someone. It pertains to that existence of love that you have for your fellow man, that you are your brother's keeper, a concept that my father deeply instilled within me. Treat people with love and respect no matter what their background might be. Myself, born and raised in Amsterdam, and a true Dutchman, one could say. And I am proud for that. Because I bleed orange, love tulips, and I give my friends 3 kisses. We love everyone over here no matter where they're from. And we are on this journey together. And the more the merrier, so why don't you tag along? I had this in the back of my mind when I started to create Cariño. I wanted to create something that brings people closer together because lately, it seems like we're more separated than ever. Something that could represent each and every one of us without forgetting any one of us, hence a drink of fellowship. Now, rum has always been a drink for the common man. But in recent history, it turned from gutter to glory because people started to understand. Much like Bacardi, who faced earthquake, fires, prohibition, exile, you name it. But Family de Bacardi always had the resilience and passion to bounce back and to retrieve everything they had lost and to reclaim it. Rum is a survivor. Rise, fall, come back. Rum is a love story. It's a romantic. And like rum, vanilla has always been associated with the sweeter parts of life. Adding a spice that I love wholehearted and something that's lovely as the drink started. And while imbibing, venture within flavors that within the legacy had been uncharted. Yellow chartreuse, like Bacardi, has a recipe that generations long have been protected. But adding this in a right amount of proportion gives you a surprising hint of banana, a flavor you might not expect it. Adding a little bit of lemon juice, having the balance corrected, and the dust of nutmeg at the end. A harmony perfected. Now, when you look at all the great Bacardi classics, from the mojito to the made in Cuba, freshness has played a large role in more than one drink. And using similar ingredients but creating something unique is harder than one might think. Rum, sugar, soda water, mint and lime, freshness has proven it could stand the test of time. The idea was to make Cariño timeless, to add something simple, yet complex, something familiar, yet unconventional, something that is easy accessible without getting too technical, turning this drink into a true Bacardi classical. Greek yogurt is filtered multiple times, just like Bacardi, and this brings down the lactose level. And for people like myself that are lactose intolerant, it gives us a chance to drink this drink without having to run to the bathroom battlefront. By adding specific yeast and bacteria, it was this unique ingredient that met all the criteria. See, it mimics Mr. Don Facundo Bacardi because he singled out one specific yeast strain. And I wanted to add something that not only complemented its flavor, but also its core. And for this specific reason, I opted for this store. Now, Bacardi Ocho, introduced in 1995 with a sherry cask finish among the rum heavyweights, and due to true craftsmanship of Maestro de Ron, is able to freely delegate. Isolating a specific yeast strain is where it activates, and aguardiente and the redistillado is where it generates. Distilling and filtering multiple times is where they separate, and aged 8 years on the finest charred oak barrels is where it macerates, creating a bold champion. Going from a rum that is a light, crisp featherweight, turning it to a strong, full-body heavyweight. And I believe this is how Don Pepe's process narrates. And that's why I want to raise my glass to him whilst we celebrate. Now, rum has always embodied the spirit of people who overcame unfortunate circumstances. It embodies the spirit of Bacardi wholehearted. And I believe this is why this family has done so well for themselves. I believe this is where it started. They embody the soul and spirit of Cariño because they genuinely care about others. And through the love of this family, we have all become sisters and brothers. Now, love and support doesn't always come from familiar faces. And sometimes strangers take you to higher places. So, I'm going to ask you to take a look to the person on your left. Take a look to the person on your right. As individuals, we stand alone, but together we make this world a better place. If you're ready to fight, love and endearment is what is the key, not angriness. And that's why I stand for peace, love, and happiness. Te tengo cariño.
Oh, wow, wow. Te tengo cariño. Brother man, thank you very much. How do you feel now?
It's been a long way coming. So, yeah, I feel glad.
So besides this being the 7 fastest minutes of your life,
Probably, yeah.
because they feel like 2 or 3, right? What
Uh,
inspired you to use yogurt on your cocktail?
well,
Do you find it difficult to use in a cocktail?
No, I wanted to mix a daiquiri with a mojito and a pina colada. So that its freshness from yogurt and mint, the way it's served as a daiquiri, and the creaminess from a pina colada. So the new Holy Trinity.
Well said. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for Eric Van Beek, Netherlands. All right. So Eric's presentation is the final one today. And I want to thank you all for watching, for being here and supporting and sharing the legacies of. You don't have to go home, but you can stay here to stay right. You need this room for the judges to do their work. So I will kind of go have that meeting downstairs. Thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m.
You're looking for a check? Yeah. State my company, we'll get for a check.